Hi, my name is Devin Simmons, and today I'll be reading my informative speech outline. What cheap, simple meal has evolved into a staple in households across the globe from its modest beginnings as a Japanese snack food into an internationally beloved delicacy? It's ramen noodles. Ramen noodles are more than a college student's quick meal. In fact, over 10 billion servings of ramen are thought to be consumed each year worldwide. Basically, ramen noodles are in the kitchen of most homes worldwide, be it a student, working professional, low-income family, or gourmet seeker. In Since I am a great lover, my bad, Since I am a great lover of ramen, over these years I have been trying my hands on many varieties of recipes of ramen. My curiosity develops further as I learn more about what dish simply puts in deep meaning, deep culture, and history. More than just being a dish, which is being a dish that is easily microwavable. We must look at the history, varieties, and functions of ramen in today's culinary culture to better understand why it has such a worldwide craving. Today, let me take you through some history and ramen, which describes various varieties you can eat, and talk about how this meal has basically changed and impacted our whole food course, basically, across the world. Though its origins, noodles themselves can be traced back to Chinese wheat noodle soup traditions. Ramen as we know it today developed in Japan. It was initially introduced to Japan through Chinese immigrants in the late 1860s. The term ramen itself is in effect derived from the Chinese word lamayan, meaning pooled noodles. Two important factors that contributed to the explosion of ramen popularity in Japan, according to historian Hiroshi Sato in 2019, were postponed World War II economic hardships and available supplies of inexpensive wheat coming from the United States. Mofuku Anando invented chicken ramen, the first instant ramen, in 1958, and completely changed the way people could eat the dish, such as warmed up, thoroughly cooked, and or instant. Basically, like instant, like microwavable, and like some people do on the stove. And yeah, by the 1970s and 1980s, ramen had gained its popularity in countries such as China, South Korea, and even the United States. Anyone who can spare only a few minutes could enjoy this simple microwavable craving. Indeed, proof of its mass appeal comes from the form of statistics from the World Instant Noodles Association, which claims more than 40 billion servings of instant ramen are consumed annually outside of Japan. But in Japan, they have it where you can come and make your own noodles in customizable little cups and everything. Shaku ramen has one of the most basic popular varieties of ramen in Japan. Its soy sauce based broth really gives it this savory and somewhat salty taste. Bamboo shoots, green onions, and boiled eggs are common meals for Shayu ramen, according to ramen chef Tatsu Okubo. This type of ramen has thicker, more robust flavor due to the richness and full-body broth that it's cooked in with moist miso paste. Since its original construction in the Hokkaido back in 1960s, it has acquired basically popularity in Japan and in the U.S. People all over the world have a special place in their hearts for ramen. It is often comfort food within Japan, a dish made for warmth and fulfillment. Whether savored alone after a long day or in a bowl among friends, ramen is food that brings people together, food critic Linda Lee reports. With the appearance of ramen shops in TV series, films, and even video games, ramen has taken hold in a well-known culture. In the 1990s, ramen's place in popular culture worldwide was secured when Animo Norito famously pointed out his love for an individual ramen shop. Furthermore, with chefs and diners alike experimenting with the fusion cuisines, ramen has seen a resurgence of sorts in recent years. From ramen tacos to burgers, this meal has transformed into a platform for cooking creativity. It has drawn in new consumers and done much more in furthering its cultural reach. I've told you about ramen's history, shown you its variety, and discussed the impact that this meal has had on food culture across around the world. Ramen is way more than just noodles and water. It's a dish that connects people moving into kitchens, hearts, minds, and around the world. Whether in Tokyo slurping down a bowl of tonkatsu ramen or enjoying an instant bowl at 3 a.m. Thanks, guys. And my works cited.